Welcome back, guys, and today we are jumping back into SnowRunner to check out Glitchworks' version of the Hayes HDX Logging Truck. Now, before we get any further into this, I'm sure there's going to be some of you out there that are going to be like, why do we need that in-game? Isn't it just a P16? And it's actually not. It's actually a lot farther away from a P16 than you might think, while also being similar. Now, essentially, Pacific came later in terms of a company, and Hayes was making this sort of design first, and this is actually quite a bit bigger than the Pacific P16 as well. Now, obviously, you've got a really rugged design with an exposed engine. You've got, like, literally, you could work on it, basically. You could climb up on the fender and work on the thing, but it's designed for the heaviest of heavy lumber hauling that you could possibly do. Now, if you want to see what these trucks would do in real life, go on Google Images and type in Hayes HDX, and you will be absolutely amazed if you have never seen the real world photos of what these trucks used to haul and what these trucks used to do. But without any further ado, let's fire this one up, get it into the garage, go through the customization, and then we'll check out the custom heavy log load that you can also haul with it. So let's go into the interior view and fire it up. Dude, look at these gauges. They're all like old school style and everything. Dude, you've got a little working tack over there. Look at that. Okay, that's so sick. Old school steering wheel, working speedometer. Bro, this thing is next level. It is absolutely top notch. So let's go ahead and go straight into the customization. And we're starting off with a 14-liter V12 twin turbo. Now, if that sounds ridiculous already right off the bat, it is, and you're not wrong, but from there we can go up to a 14-liter V12 twin-turbo after-cooled with 787 horsepower and 2,450 foot-pounds of torque, and then finally, an 18.6-liter V16 twin-turbo with aftercooler, making 1,125 horsepower and 3,626 foot-pounds of torque. That is absolute insanity. Now, your default transmission is going to be a 4-speed with overdrive. You also have a 6-speed highway and a 4-speed off-road. We're definitely going to go with the 4-speed off-road for this. Now, when we go to do the bridge jump later, it's going to be the 6-speed, but we won't worry about that for right now. Now, you only get one suspension. It's the normal height, but really, these trucks, they didn't really modify the suspensions all that much. They basically just got them and then put them straight to work. Now, tires-wise, you have oversized highway tires to start off with, but you can also do super single mud tires. You can do industrial tires. You have heavy-duty off-road duals, heavy-duty off-road, like, let's see, military-style tires. These super singles are really, really cool, though, and like, whoa, industrial V2, heavy-duty off-road duals. Dude, there's so many options. There are so many options, including studded ice tires if you want to use this thing in like a snowy or icy environment. I'm going back and forth between what tires I want to use, but I think I'm going to do the heavy-duty off-road duals with a stage 4 winch. And you can do the log carriers, but this thing also comes with its own proprietary foldable log trailer. And I'm going to actually put, let's see, heavy saddle right there. And then, oh, so that's probably the one for the custom trailer itself. So with that in mind, we'll probably be able to get the other part of that in the trailer store. Now, let's see. Air cleaner wise, we got the front mount air cleaner, default air cleaner, and we could do a snorkel as well. Let's do that. And then lights wise, additional lights, I'll go for those for sure. And then let's see, we have twin cab lights, we have, let's see, 5 cab lights, we have twin horns or a single horn. I'm just going to do the normal cab lights, 5 of them. And then you could also do a heavy-duty bumper up front should you want to go for a winch. And then cab protection-wise, I'm definitely doing the cab protector. I would very much prefer to have that. Now, if you would prefer to not have the engine exposed, you can put the hood panels back on, but I really like the exposed engine, so I'm going to leave it like that. And you can convert from a dual stack design to a single stack design if you prefer, but I like the duals. And then in terms of the wheel setup, I'm going to go with the old school wheels 2. Well, let's see. Actually, I like old school wheels 1. And then from there, you can basically set whatever color combination you would like. I really like the red and white. I think the red and white goes really well with the style of truck, but I also like the yellow and black. I think that works really well as well. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Then we'll do beans on the dash, and then from there, it's time to go out to the trailer store and see what this thing's custom trailer actually looks like. Now let's go ahead and bring it around. Slow steering, but at the end of the day, you would expect this to have some of the slowest steering in the world. That is not a criticism at all. In fact, that makes this truck a lot more realistic. Now let's see, Glitchworks 8-slot flatbed, and then there we go. So the super heavy log trailer is going to be the one that you can actually use with the super heavy duty trailer saddle. So, and this one I believe also folds. So, dude, you could use pivot locks and the actual trailer fold. Jeez, that is wild. Now, with this custom trailer, you also get a custom log cargo, being a super heavy set of long logs. So let's go ahead and find them, and there they are. Oh my god. Bro, those are absolutely enormous. The difference between the standard game logs and these logs is absolutely tremendous. And the cool thing is, since these count as long logs, you can still deliver these in campaign mode as a usable cargo. So there's never any worries about whether or not this is actually going to be a usable cargo or a workable cargo. It's just going to be that much more realistic as to what this truck was actually hauling in real life. And I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to say, well, you know, what trucks would ever haul logs that are that big? Literally, like I said before, Google Hayes HDX and you will see real-world photos of this truck hauling logs that are basically the exact same size as these. And they haul them in some very harsh conditions. Mud, storms, you know, sketchy terrain, roads that are basically too small for them to even barely be on. There's all sorts of actual documented evidence of trucks like this hauling loads like this one and even bigger. So it really goes to show how well this thing fits into the dynamic of SnowRunner, though. I think that this truck suits the dynamic so well. It's wild that it's that much, at least it feels a lot faster in high range, too. When you shift it up from automatic to high range, you really do feel like you get a significant speed boost. Let's see how it does in the... Wow! Bro, in the shallow mud, this thing is, like, not even remotely phased. Oh. Unless you let off. If you let off, then you're screwed. Come on. Dude, in this stuff, it's like not even an issue. Now, since it's full-time diff lock, you can put it in automatic mode and throw the all-wheel drive on and essentially have the equivalent of low plus in first gear. Well, low or low plus, give or take where you're at in the revs, but God, this thing does not stop in the mud. Wow. Okay, like I would be very confident taking this thing into some really muddy, challenging campaign maps because clearly it is not phased. It's not phased at all. It just keeps on rolling. I'm actually really impressed as well at the travel that the suspension has without being, like, it's got that down travel, but it's also not too oh god, yep, we're going over. We found the limit, boys! So I think we found the limit. Let's see. I need to spawn in another vehicle to hopefully fix our oopsie. Hold on. All right. You're gonna be an anchor. Yes. All right, come with me. Oh my god. Holy crap, that thing does not want to flip back over. Okay, there we go. And actually, the logs are perfectly placed. I'm serious. They're perfectly placed. Are you kidding me? Really? The second okay, now I'm a bit annoyed because I thought I had a clean rescue right there and the truck was like, oh, you thought you had a clean rescue? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Come on. Come on. All right, good to go. And, oh, man. Dude, the logs are all, like, off the side of the truck now. No. No. Okay. Well, that's moderately annoying. All right. That's, yep. And now I guarantee you it's going to flop back over again. And then, look. Yep. Wow. Well, we certainly got this into a predicament, didn't we? All right. Well, that's, I mean, it's not the end of the world, though. It's really not. It's going to be just one of those things. And I wish I could recover back to the garage, but I don't think that that's going to be, nope, go away. I don't think that's going to be an option for me. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fly back to the garage, and being that it's close by, it's not really going to be a concern. We're going to bring in another truck. Well, essentially, we're going to bring in the same truck, but you know what I mean. And then, let me see, I need to find said truck. So, so it's going to be GWC, but I've literally never actually spawned it out of the list before. So let's find it. GWC Behemoth. There it is. And then we just got to go ahead and make sure it's fully built with the, I mean, I'll go ahead and put the highway box on it now. Engine 2, which is what we had. And then we'll leave preset 1. And I don't know what tires we had. That's my biggest concern, is I don't remember what, or at least I don't know what the code for those tires are. Like, I know what the tires are that we had, but I'm going to need to put them on in here, because if I don't put them on in here, I'm not going to be able to get it right. So let's see, 63-inch, I want to say they were 63-inch heavy-duty off-road with the stage 4 winch. We're going to do the heavy saddle right there. And then I'm not going to worry about too much of the rest, although I do want to do the heavy-duty bumper, I do want to do the cab protection, and I do want, let's see, the twin exhaust and the old-school wheels. I'm going to leave the color alone because it looks really good in this, like, industrial orangey yellow. And we'll throw that trailer back behind it, and then now we will head to the bridge jump. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Dude, oh, my God. All right. Now, here's the super heavy log trailer. Let's back it up this way, and then we'll just make our way back to... Oh, God. Ooh, easy. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're going to go to the left this time. All right, well, after that mishap has been... I was going to say, oh, look at the working fan. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. That's so cool. But after we've fixed our issues that kind of arose from said mishap, we're going to make our way down to the bridge jump now. Now, this thing just driving down the road obviously has enormous amounts of presence, but I think it's going to have even more presence when it is literally rocketing through the air off of the bridge jump. Do not flip it. I bet you high range with the highway box is really fast, though. You know, actually, oh, there it is. I was like, oh, this is really manageable. And then the extra torque kicked in, and I was like, oh, this is actually really quick. We're going, like, what, 30-some-odd miles an hour, which is pretty, like... pretty sizely for a load of lumber that's that big. The nice thing about driving a truck that is this tall, and the trailer being that tall as well, is the fact that when you go over, like, big hills like that, like we just did, you basically never have to worry about high centering. Pretty much. Like, legitimately pretty much never have to worry about high centering. Let's make it on up. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, nope. Back into high range. I'm just going to stay. Nope. Does not have the, like, the torque for that. Or at least doesn't have the torque to overcome the gearing. All right, here we go. Interior cam. Full send. 35. 40. I'm just going to put it in neutral. That's almost like 45. Back into gear. Come on, save it with the winch. That was pretty dang impressive. Although the trailer is, like, freaking out. Oh, I see. The load of lumber isn't fully on the trailer, so the trailer's freaking out a little bit, but minor details. It's fine. But with that being said, this thing actually survived that jump really, really well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on this truck in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.